Anyway, guys, I'm just waiting here. I was on my way. I'll be honest with you, I was on my way over here to Rouse to get a kombucha, and I was actually feeling tired. I was unsure if I was going to do it or not. But um, I stopped by here, and this is right here. This is Bossa Nova. This is the original famous Amos cookie store. It's a historical landmark. If you look right there, there's a famous Amos Square. But anyway, on my way there, I saw this cop parked here at the fire hydrant. Now, listen, the LAPD policy says that you are only allowed to park at the hydrant if you're on official business. So I went and talked to the security guard at Bossa Nova, and he said, oh, yeah, the cops are sitting in the back eating. Now, I got to tell you, this is a pet peeve of mine, but it's a pet peeve, especially right here in this spot. See, I think it was November 30th, 2020, I was actually going for a jog. It was like 11 o'clock at night, and I saw cops had some guy pull over right here. Some guy stopped right here, got out of their car to go get a takeout from Bossa Nova. When they came back, the cops handcuffed them, searched the car, illegally searched their backpack, all that shit. And then when I asked them for their identification, they refused to. And I ended up writing them up, and come to find out that yes, they did conduct an illegal search, and those cops were suspended, I think, for 2 days, either 2 days or 3 days. So they got suspended for the illegal search because somebody parked right here, they go get some takeout. Now my thing is, they're not even getting takeout, they're sitting down and eating, right? Why don't you park up there? Why don't you park legally somewhere? But not like, fuck it, we're gonna park in front of the fire hydrant, we're cops. So I'm a petty bitch. So I'm like, fuck it, man. Let's see how long it takes for them to come out. And in the meantime, I'm just gonna sit right here and just wait for them. Fuck it. I'm tired of shit. I don't really feel like doing it, but I gotta prove a point. Like I said, you're gonna search people at the same exact fire hydrant, then I'm gonna hold you accountable. We'll see which cops these are. I swear to God, I hope if this is Ruiz, Aldo Ruiz, I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna be a happy guy. I'm gonna be a real happy guy. Thingy, I appreciate all that. Got the license plate? Oh, I don't need a license plate. I'm gonna get their names. License plate really doesn't matter. What matters right here. See that right there? Or even better, what they call a shop number. So that's shop number 042. That's 04206 stands for the division. Hollywood division is division 6. So it's shop 042. I want their cards. Hey, you want to know something, guys? I'm going to tell you something else. There's something new that happened. Remember how I always tell you guys to get a cop's serial numbers because there's no way to look up badge numbers? That is no longer the case. As of last week, if you go to watchthewatchers.net, it will list not only the serial numbers, but the police officers' badge numbers. So we got badge numbers now, motherfuckers. So anyway, we're gonna wait for this guy. Appreciate it, Fingy. In the meantime, maybe I'll sit here and talk about my good friend Kyle. I have a new really good friend, Kyle. Kyle, the crazy guy from the neighborhood council over at Palms Neighborhood Council. He keeps on talking shit. He made an accusation now that he has surveillance tape of me going to a Vietnamese cafe, and apparently that means I was meeting a prostitute, because for him, he thinks Vietnamese cafes are synonymous with prostitution, which is kind of weird because I've never even heard of that. It actually sounds kind of racist to try to make that sort of insinuation that, oh, if somebody goes to a Vietnamese cafe, but I've never even been to a Vietnamese cafe in my life. So he's just that desperate. So because of that, I'm like, okay, you want to play this dirty shit? You want to lie on me? I'm going to tell the truth about you. So I went and printed up some flyers today. Printed up some flyers with his face on it. Fuck him. Let me show you the flyers. It's my guy right here. Kyle McCauley exposing his genitals in front of women. Anyway, I gotta fix the website. I don't have the SSL configured yet. I'll do that later on tonight. And I'll switch it over to a WordPress theme because that basic shit that they give you with GoDaddy is kind of like cringe. So I'm gonna sit here, wait for these punk ass cops to come out. I hope they're enjoying their Brazilian food. I hope they're doing it. Like I said, if you and I park right here, our shit gonna be towed. And like I said, I seen people handcuffed. Yeah, he got a little, kind of look like he has real small hands. Small shoes. The facial expression. I know I should have did the WordPress with the SSL, but I'm gonna do it tomorrow. I just wanted something real quick. I got a couple other websites. I got Kendrick Moxon, kendrick-moxon.com. I'm putting together that website. We're gonna talk about the abuses of Scientology that he handles, the legal abuses. Kyle, man, fuck Kyle. Kyle's gonna go through it. Like I said, I would have compassion. Obviously, Kyle's going through some stuff, but he doesn't want to give up. He's got to have the last word. He's delusional. He does a lot of projection. And my thing is, I'm not letting you get in the last word. You're not gonna make an accusation that I go and I'm on tape visiting prostitutes. You want to lie on me like that? Listen, I'm not gonna let that go. I don't have no compassion for you. I will break your punk ass. It's never gonna stop now. And he's not gonna give in. My thing is, at some point, something's gonna give, right? This shit is unsustainable. Something's gonna give. I don't really care. I'll break his punk ass. That's what he gets. Suspended indefinitely. I want him gone. What is my end goal? My end goal is for him to shut the fuck up. Listen, I'm not in the business of letting somebody keep on attacking me and I'm not going to respond. I'm not going to ever do that. It does no good for me to just be like, oh, just let them have these attacks. Let them make up lies about me. No, that serves me no good. Because then that gives people license to continue doing it. I told you, my motto has always been, my favorite football coach, unfortunately I'm a Jets fan, my favorite football coach, Rex Ryan, says somebody takes a swipe at one of us, will you take 2 swipes back at them? I don't play that. I'm more like, you take a swipe at me, I'm going to take 1,000 swipes. There's going to be a nuclear response. My thing is, I let a lot of little stuff go. If you know how I do, people attack me, I ignore most of it. But when I no longer ignore it, then I'm coming with everything I got. It's not going to stop. It's always going to end in the same place. So it's, like I said, the best way to avoid a lot of drama is by just making a fucking example out of them. So why do people continue to react this way toward you? Do they live under a rock? People should know by now. It's always some new person. It's like some new person who comes across me has a big ego, feel really big about themselves, and then out of nowhere they they have a fight with me and they don't know me. And so they think that they're going to influence the public and be like, oh, this guy, he's a terrible person. But I mean, I've been doing this shit for years. You know what I'm saying? And people know what I've done out here. My life has been very public for years. Everything I've been doing has been very public for years. People know me. So people have a really good sense of who I am, the things I've done for people. And so if he wants to come out here and be like, he's put out a video tonight. Let's see what he's talking about tonight. This is the goofiest shit. Hold on. Let me show you this punk bitch. Punk ass.
this might be the most important video that I make. So I know that there's a lot more people out there who will side with my cause over his, like way more people, because there's a lot of good people out there. So
Sorry about that.
This might be the most important video that I make. So I know that there's a lot more people out there who will side with my cause over his, like way more people, because there's a lot of good people out there, way more good people than bad. And I am genuinely doing this from the heart, because I don't want people shouted down. I really seriously don't. And I know that seems ironic because I was shouting him down, but he instigated it, and he needs to know that he can't get away with this. I know I've already said that once, multiple times, but I'm telling you right now, get behind me. If you're with this cause, get behind me, because I know there's so many people that will support me over him. But I need you guys to speak up. I need you to speak the f*** up. I need you to get in my comments. I need you to say something. I need you to reach out to me. I need you to say, hey, I'm on your team, because we need to get more people than him. He's not going to be able to get as many people as I am, because more people will side with me. And I guarantee that, because there's a lot more good people in the world than there are bad. And I know that you guys think this guy's a fucking douche, because he is. He's such a douche. So get behind me. Numbers, that's what it's going to require. And I have so much more potential than this fucking douche. Help me out, guys. Let's do this.
Help him out, guys. We're giving you some help, Kyle. I'm giving you help, Kyle.
He just does it for fun. He just likes to harass people. That's really what he does. And I want to stand up for those people. I don't want people that can think that they can get away with just coming to events that other people organize and shouting people down. I mean, they can, which is fine, but that's why I got up and shouted back. Again, I never used any physical force whatsoever. I just shouted over him. And in the videos, yeah, I do look ridiculous, which is great. But I was doing that. I was just trying to be as loud as I could with my body and my voice to turn his volume down. And the politician got to speak, which was fantastic. I was so happy that she got to speak.
She ain't got to
I
do
kind of
nothing.
got in his way temporarily
Shut
so
up.
she could get on the microphone. So I just want to remind you guys, I'm doing this because I'm passionate about stopping these political actors from being able to shout people down. If you look at his content, he literally just he's so rude and mean to people. It's not like he's going around being like, hey, you guys could do better here. He literally just gets in cops' faces and just starts talking shit immediately. He just wants to create a disturbance, and he's just a bad human being. So just keep that in mind during this journey. I'm not going to give up, because I'm passionate about this, and he needs to know that that not everyone is just going to step aside and let him do whatever the f*** he wants to do. Sorry, one more thing. I am willing to put my reputation on the line for this. That's how much conviction and confidence I have. And passion.
He's got confidence, guys.
It's just a reminder that William Food allegedly goes to Vietnamese cafes and has sex with prostitutes at these Vietnamese cafes. And also he owns a finance company. He's actually pretty wealthy from what I can see. He's a businessman in a suit by day, and then he just does what he does for fun. So he's really not that edgy. He wants to come off as edgy, like he's trying to fight for justice and stuff, but the dude fucking owns a finance company. Oh yeah, the finance company is called Good Capital, G-U-D Capital.
He got me, guys. I'm not edgy. This is an elected politician. I mean, not for long. He wanted to make a career of politics. That shit is over. So anyway, I got those signs. I'm going to come to his neighborhood tomorrow. I'm going to post those signs up around his neighborhood. Because I'm going to let his neighborhood know that he shows his genitals in public to women. Which is kind of creepy and disgusting, right? What kind of person does that? Walks around, he's like, oh, let me show my genitals. Ha ha ha. Isn't this funny? Isn't this funny? Yeah, you want to see him? His video?
This might be the most important.
Totally normal shit, guys. This guy's flashing women and stuff, so I'm gonna warn his neighborhood that he flashes women. Ah, here we go. Is this them? No. Is it? No, it's a delivery driver. I've been here for at least 16 minutes. Cops are in there. They're having their... I don't know. Who knows what they're having? So yeah, that guy right there is an elected official, and he wants to have a fight with me. He wants to have a fight with me, and he's got videos like that. Oh, here they come. Is that them? Oh no, that's not them. So he wants to have a fight with me. We'll have this. We'll play it out. People ask me where's this end? Where's the end goal here? Play it out. This stuff doesn't hurt me. I'll be honest, this is fun stuff. I like this. It only takes a few, what does it take? Printing out those flyers today took me like 3 minutes to make them. Went over to FedEx, but I had to go to Trader Joe's, which is a block away. What would it take? A couple minutes to print them out. Made a little video, edited it, a couple minutes. But this guy, his whole life, from the time he wakes up in the morning till the time he goes to sleep, he's thinking about me. He's obsessed. And that's how I like it. At any time he could stop, but he wants to keep going on, I'm gonna keep going on too. We'll do it together. Where the fuck are these cops at, man? Come on now. I really don't feel like being here all damn day. It'd be crazy if this turns into like over an hour and I'm still waiting for the cops to come out. They're probably like, oh, he's outside. Fuck. All right, we'll just wait a little bit. He'll leave. You don't know me. I'll be like, fuck it. Get a restraining order. So I'm already doing two things, right? People know me. I've been falsely arrested by the cops a million times. I never sue over stuff. It's just not my thing. My general feeling is, how am I hurting the cops? This is coming out of the city funds. It's not coming out of the police budget. But this time, you have to make a point. This is an elected official at a city event. When I was confronting a politician, he violated my First Amendment rights. He doesn't have the right to stop my freedom of speech as an elected official. If he was an individual, he had every right to shut me down. But he's an elected official. First Amendment prevents the government from stopping your freedom of speech and freedom of assembly. He tried to stop my freedom of speech, and he insisted I leave. He told me to leave. He told me to leave repeatedly. So that's a violation of freedom of assembly. Then on top of it, he kept chest bumping me, which is a fucking crime. If I did it to him, if I did it to a politician or to a cop, I'm going to jail. So I filed a crime report there. That's also a necessary step before suing. Like I said, I want to sue. I don't know how much I get, 50,000, 100,000. I don't think the city's going to fight it. And then we're gonna and then I'm gonna go down Hollywood Boulevard. I'm just gonna be paying everybody's fucking rent. I'll be paying everybody's rent. I'll be paying my whole building. Everybody's rent's gonna get paid for a couple, whatever. I'm gonna give that shit away. Where the fuck are these guys at? Come on now, guys. Pay my rent, sir. You got it. paying people's rent with our tax money. If you don't like it, tell the politicians to stop violating rights. Could have been avoided. The politician violate my rights, but they chose to. He chose to. Like I said, I filed a crime report. We'll see how that goes. I just want a smoothie. You get all the smoothies. Get a job. Oh God. This again. Get a job. Here, let me get rid of this. Let me get rid of this person. Bye bye. It costs money to file a lawsuit. You're right. Like, I don't have lawyers, guys. Like, I don't fucking talk to my lawyers on a daily guy. Literally on my live stream right there, I got a text message from my lawyer. Like, I'm not dealing with a million cases right now. And I found out Joey just put in, so we have the fee hearing for Joey. It got pushed back from the 21st to November 6th because the judge had a conflict in her calendar. We're seeking $150,000 on that, but he just put in an appeal. He's trying to appeal it. He has no chance. Hey, cop, come over here and get this guy a ticket. I would love for a cop to come by. I'll flag him down. I'm gonna flag him down. I'm gonna tell him, hey, can you get this guy a ticket? I see my good buddy Eric Adams, the mayor of New York City, just got indicted on federal corruption crimes. It's always those ex-law enforcement guys. But like I said, he said back to blue. He says, you gotta trust law enforcement. So I trust him. So he must be guilty. He must be guilty. Oh, come on, cops. Hurry, come on. Finish your food up. We're having dessert time. It's been 23 minutes. That's how long I've been streaming. I was here for about 3-4 minutes before. Yeah, I know there's a lot of dumbass comments. There's a lot of motorcycles tonight, aren't there? Cops gotta eat sometimes, yeah, but they gotta park legally. Plenty of spots they could have parked. You saw a fire truck going by. What if there was a fire right here? Like I said, I have seen so many people put in handcuffs for parking in a red. I saw one guy, this guy was like 50 years old. His wife went inside to buy ice cream. The car was like literally 12 inches in the red. Like the back of their wheels were just like touching the red right here, and they were parked like that. He was put in handcuffs. They actually had 6 cops there. They literally shut down half the street to do that. It was the most ridiculous thing. And when they let him go, the guy came up and told me what happened, and he was literally in tears. You know what it's like seeing a 50-something-year-old man who's out with his wife getting ice cream, and he's put in tears over that? So I told him, I said, man, I'm gonna make him pay for that. The cops who did that was Escobar. Escobar is no longer with the LAPD. Escobar is now down in Santa Ana. I hammered his punk ass. He had to leave because I got videotape of him. He was handcuffing people. No, he was detaining them. And they were asking, what are we being detained for? And he says, you want to know what I'm being detained for? He said, put the phone down and I'll show you and I'll tell you what you're being detained for. You're trying to hide it. Here, I'll pull up the video right now. See if I can find this. We don't have a shortage of motorcycles out here tonight, guys. See, it might be hard to hear this. Hey, guys. Oh, now what's the problem here? What's the problem? I need serial numbers. Actually, I need business cards. Yeah, I mean, you guys went in there, had your meal. I've seen people get handcuffed. I've sustained complaints against 2 cops right here for handcuffing people for this same place. Doing the same thing. You guys did an illegal search on them right here in the same spot. And they were just getting takeout. You guys went in there and had a whole ass meal. I've been out here for 27 minutes. You guys had a 7-course meal in there. You guys are in there so long. Come on now. You had appetizer. You had your meal. You had dessert. You had a little cappuccino afterwards. You guys probably packed up some breadsticks too. The LAPD policy says that you are only allowed to park in the red zone if on official business. I gotta tell you, going to Bossa Nova, that's not official business. Having a meal is not official business. All right. Take care. They have full bellies. They're full. Park legally. How are you doing? I appreciate it.
Sorry, like, what are you doing on our street? We just wanted to say thank you. That Jessica's video the other night where she was looking for skateboard guy. Dude.
Oh, what happened?
It was like the skateboard guy. The guy
on Hollywood.
It was like a movie. I laughed, I cried. I was like, don't go back, don't get hit by a skateboard. But
yeah, no, he just wanted some.
Dude, I know, but you care, and I appreciate that. I want to say thank you
I
because
appreciate
this is my town too.
Yeah, you know how it is.
You know, I don't think people just see, oh, he's just yelling. No, he cares.
Yeah.
That just, But I was like touched. I was like, that's like that's like a full movie, man. I was like emotionally drained. But no, it was nice. Some people just need a little something to talk to.
Hey, what's going on, brother? I'm chilling, man. I just had some cops illegally parked here. I had to run them off. Nice to meet you, brother.
Yeah. Someone called me your twin.
You gotta. We do. We look a lot alike, brother. What do you guys think?
I almost brought my camera.
You almost did, huh?
Yeah, I'm gonna start getting out here too.
All right, man. When anytime, man.
Yeah.
Reach out to me. Do I follow you on social media or anything?
I'm about to set it up.
Set it up. Send me a DM.
Okay.
Send me a message, and just
Hey, for sure, man.
All right. You take care, brother. You be safe out here.
Okay.
She doesn't want to leave.
She doesn't want to leave. Look at her.
We'll keep an eye out for, Joey again.
Yeah.
I didn't recognize him. I've talked to him like 3 times.
Oh, yeah.
And I didn't connect the dog.
He was right up there.
Yeah, because he's like a dog person. I look at the dog and I barely pay attention.
I mean, it's a cute, right? A cute
You know
dog.
what I mean? It's like, I'm like, oh, I know your dog. Your dog likes my dog. That's it.
Yeah, he just appealed my case this morning. Yeah, he can't win. My case is so appeal proof.
I was so hoping that maybe he just like stepped back and turned himself
I think
around
that
instead of dog.
I think Scientology just wants to keep doing anything they possibly can, but
I mean, I just couldn't believe.
actually, it's gonna hurt. I'll never have to go to court for this. It's just gonna be more attorney fees that he's gonna have to pay on my side. So it's hurting the Church of Scientology because they're gonna be paying it.
Oh, it is, and it's ridiculous because he walked in fine. So I
I
messaged
know.
Jessica the channel. I was like, oh my god!
Right.
It took me like 3 visits running into him to figure. Then he goes, hi, my name's Rocket, and then it all clicked to me. My neighbor pulls up. I'm like, I'm getting in your car. I'm like, but no, he's all about his dog. I thought, well, maybe he's gonna focus on that now and he'll just stay away from all that.
Well, he doesn't go on Hollywood Boulevard at all.
He's always down here.
Yeah, I heard.
So 2 nights in a row, and I was like, Jesus, now I'm like trying to avoid him. But no, thank you again.
Nice seeing you. I appreciate you.
Say goodbye. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, streets, for caring about our our city. We are all about that. Thank you. You
Take care.
Safe, okay?
What is his TikTok handle? I mean, my old TikTok filmed the Police LA for this stuff. Even though my last film, the Police LA, got taken down. So I'm rebuilding that one. Then my Streets LA one got taken down at like 400 and something thousand because the Church of Scientology paid off TikTok. But I'm rebuilding that, and then I guess, Film the Robots LA. I don't even know what that has, 400 and something thousand. Thingy is this awesome. Oh, there they go. Yo, those cops were not happy. They're like, oh man, we're caught on tape. Let's see these cops' names. Who are they? See, anybody feel like looking them up for me? So you guys know Sparkle, right? So Sparkle, the female cop, I already sustained a complaint against her. I just got the disposition letter back like maybe a month ago. I sustained it for using a flashlight on me to blind out my camera to affect my filming, and because she refused to identify herself. So she got sustained over that. She was there that night on Scientology stuff. I think it was like, what was it? I don't know what holiday it was. New Year's Eve maybe or something? The night when SB Spanglish got attacked by the dog guy. And she was the one who was taking SB Spanglish's story and refused to arrest the dog guy, and that's when Ludo got involved. I always ask about I always tell her Ronald's gonna be disappointed in you. Ronald's her dad. You know me, when the cop gets on my bad side, I look up all their shit. Please do more Film the Robots, and thank you. I agree. I haven't done, well, I mean, I can just post some robot stuff. I'm not joking, hundreds of videos. Every time I see them, I filmed 2 of them tonight. I just never get around to post them. I'm always lazy with that shit. All right. She's 24, 5'4", new facts on Watch to Watch. Do you see that? Who is responsible for that, for getting the badge numbers? 2 people. Shakir Rahman from Stop LAPD Spying Coalition and Matthew Struger, my lawyer, who handled the anti-slap. He won my anti-slap against Francois. Why? No, hell no. These lines are too fucking long in here. I wanted that kombucha, but I can get a different one at 7-Eleven. These lines are too damn long. I've never seen, these lines are always so long at night, man. Aren't these lines always as long as hell at night? I don't understand why they don't like.
I know.
Especially at like 12 o'clock when it's like the.
It's because the thing is that they don't have like employees. They got like certain ones.
At 12 o'clock, like between 12 and.
It be getting busy, huh? And it's fucking Hollywood.
Yeah, everybody come and get their last stuff, a little bit of alcohol.
You still be doing your videos?
Which one? Which ones? Cop stuff or
No, it's the other one.
Scientology?
That bullshit.
Yeah.
I used to send those shit to my little brother, and I was like, dude, I wish we would go and just throw eggs at them. Like, that should be hilarious.
I'm hoping they open up for Christmas time and stuff.
Because they closed that one right there. Right?
They've been closed since January 20th.
Crazy.
So
all that stuff is crazy. I don't know how people get it.
That's what I'm saying, man. And you know who they take advantage of most is Latino people.
Crazy. I don't know why they do that shit.
I know.
It's crazy,
You take care, man. DD Jones says, I love these mods. Good job. The mods are great. They're savages. They'd be like just taking them out, sniping them. Sniping them. Let's see what kind of trouble I can get in. Oh, it was so good. And I told Sparkle, I told her, I said, I said like 2 weeks ago, I said, I'm gonna get you again. I'm gonna sustain another complaint against you. This is an easy sustained complaint. So they have a thing called progressive discipline, where the first complaint, you can get away with it kind of before you have to start getting real penalties. So this is technically my third complaint that will be sustained. They're not going to suspend her over it. But we're talking about reprimands. When you try to go become a P3 or a sergeant, that shit matters. But I catch her in another one or two, we're going to start getting some real shit. Sparkle. Sparkle, Ronald's going to be so disappointed in you again. I should come to her neighborhood. I know exactly. In South Central. I'll give her that. At least she lives in LA. That's like one of like 8 cops that live in LA. In the city of LA. Why do cops live in Florida? How do they commute every day? So, I don't know how many live in Florida. I only think 1 or 2 do. A couple live in Tennessee, New Jersey, a chunk in Texas, 30 or 40 of them in Vegas, some in Idaho. So it's actually easy to commute. What happens is you can work 3 days a week where you do 12-hour shifts. So you work 3 days. So you start off the week, let's say, with 4 days off. Then you work 3 days. The following week, you reverse the order. You work 3 days, then you have 4 days off. Then you start off the next week with 4 days off. So you basically work 6 days on, 8 days off. Or a week on, week off. So let's say you live in Idaho. Every week you're taking one flight, either to Idaho or back here. Those tickets are only like $100 and something, if even that. So you can, and what they'll do is you'll get 4 or 5 cops who will rent out a shitty little apartment close to the police station, and they'll all share it. And then they live out of state. And honestly, they end up saving money because you can buy a house in Idaho, you buy a fucking mansion for $700,000. $700,000 out here, you ain't getting anything. So, yeah, that's how they do it. Why would anybody want to do a travel? Oh. What's going on over here now? It's funny, you see Sparkle when I was filming. She kept her the whole time. I don't see what they're stopped for. I don't see anything going on. They got a little music going on. But she kept her back turned to the camera. But it's still Idaho. Some of them like that shit. A lot of them, you have people who want to live in Idaho, but they're like, man, they can make a shitload of money with the LAPD. And you can. Remember, the average cop makes $132,000 after overtime. You can retire at 50 years old. They retire at 50. They get a pension of over $100,000 a year, full benefits, and then they go live in Idaho if that's like the place they want to live. And man, $100,000 a year, $120,000 a year, whatever it is in pension, goes a long way in Idaho. Problem is that money is just fleeing. So we have a $3.4 billion police budget, which is 48.4% of our discretionary budget. Of that 3.4 billion, remember, the newest numbers show 84% of cops live outside of the city of LA. That means, 3 billion of our budget is just fleeing the city of LA, going elsewhere, going to San Bernardino, going to Ventura, going to Orange County, going to Riverside, going to Las Vegas, going to Idaho, going to Tennessee, New Jersey, Florida, Texas. It's money just fleeing here. It's money that's not being spent here. And then these people don't have a real connection with LA. They don't care. They don't really care. They don't live here. A cop is going to police their own neighborhood a little different than they're going to police a place that they despise. They think, oh, all these people there are pieces of shit, as they gladly take all of our money and demand more and more and more of it. I appreciate how you holding the police accountable for the actions. I appreciate that. Definitely appreciate that. See, I love these taco stands, even though I don't eat anything off it because I'm vegan, but they're always so, I guess it's not a good night for it, but, you come by on a Friday, Saturday night, it's just a crowd of people around, people playing music. I was going to say, is that another stop down there? What flavors they got? What are we working with? I'm going with the pink lady apple. Thank you. Anyway. I think I have to go to court tomorrow. Not for me. I think Danny's got a motion hearing. I just kind of want to go see my good buddy Kendrick Moxon. Had a little fight with him when I was leaving the courthouse the other day. Got pretty fucking loud. We were talking about each other's kids. I told him how David Miscavige doesn't respect him. That's why he's stuck doing restraining order cases and not real shit. He seemed like he got really angry about that. Deputy stepped in. He's like, leave the courthouse now. I went outside, ran around the other side because they were escorting him out a different way. Caught him outside. They ushered him back in. Then a few minutes later, that same cop who was in the courtroom all day and who screamed at me I had to leave came out wearing shorts and t-shirt with his little workout bag, came over to me, gave me a dab. I didn't know who he was. It's like Anyway, guys, I'm about to get off. I'm gonna try to edit up a video tonight, post on Film the Police tomorrow. Probably go on Twitter and troll Sparkle a little bit. I hope that live came in. Normally, something like that, I film on two phones, one in like 4K and the other one live stream. But I didn't do the other phone, so I hope that was clear when my confrontation with her. Mods are fucking killing it. Appreciate it. Appreciate Fingy giving out those memberships too. troll Kyle more? Oh yeah, I'll troll him more. Well, because he put out a video tonight telling everybody to get behind me, and I'm just gonna show some of the video when he was at his DJing and there was nobody there for him. That's pretty much represents his support overall and everything. But I'm about to get off, guys. Shout out to the mods for killing it. I know you guys probably cramping up from blocking these punks. Appreciate that, huh, mama? All right, guys. You take care.